Hello. So this book, it's going to be a very busy May for me this year. This book, I have two books out. There is this one, Coming Home to the Sunflower Cliffs. It is book 4. So this is book 1, which is actually doing really quite well in the UK and the US, which is really exciting because obviously a massive audience to be had in the US. And if the readers in the US discover your books, that's always very, very exciting. So thank you, US readers, if you are one of them who has bought my book. I hope you're loving it. Then that's the second book and the third book. So this book, these books, I know people, someone even commented to me again yesterday saying, you have written an awful lot of books in the last year. And I actually haven't. I've actually written two books, 2.5 books in the last year. These 4 books have all been given new titles and new covers. So this book was A Jersey Kiss. This book was actually a finalist in the Romantic Novel of the Year Awards several years ago, which was incredibly exciting. It was, at that point, it was called A Jersey Kiss. These books, as all my books, are set in Jersey. Jersey, the island off the coast of France, that is, not New Jersey in America. We're Old Jersey. More about that another time. So that's the first one. This one, Secrets and Sunshine by the Sunflower Cliffs, was originally a Jersey affair. So that's really nice, and people are discovering that one. And this one came out just a few weeks ago, Wedding Bells by the Sunflower Cliffs. And on the 18th of May, isn't this a gorgeous cover? I'm so excited. I love the sunflowers, obviously, but I love the moon. I love looking at the moon. Anyway, Coming Home to the Sunflower Cliffs. This originally was a Jersey bombshell. So it's really exciting. This is about Gabriel. He has returned to the island of Jersey after years of travelling to look after his parents' rundown Art Deco hotel, the Encore. They are both in show business. The father's a singer, the mother's an actress, and in order to keep their hotel going, they've always gone away at different times. However, this time they've both got jobs and are away at the same time. And although Gabe's mother, grandmother, sorry, the original blonde bombshell, she was an actress in the 50s, also looks after the hotel. It's an awful lot for her, so he comes back to help. And what he has no intention of staying very long. He loves the island, but he has so many places to travel to. He's a marine biologist. He's loves to travel and do things like that. And when he returns, he discovers that the girl he fell in love with, who so he loved and lost years before in Vietnam, is Daisy. She's the new receptionist, and he can't believe she has just turned up in his parents' hotel. And he finds himself falling for her again, but Daisy is loving the island. It's very new to her, and she's loving the island, and she has no intention of leaving, and he has no intention of staying. So obviously there's a bit of an issue. And so that's out on the 18th of May. And I have my Neighbours at War out on the 31st of May. More about that later in the month. I also have I have a newsletter which you can sign up to. I'll put the link below. And sorry, I have to stop this because my dog is barking to be let in. Sorry about that. He does one bark, but he will continue until I let him in. So let's hope he settles down. I'm about to draft this month's newsletter. And if you subscribe, you'll get the 5 previous ones, I believe it is, with it. You also get the chance to download a free novella, which is the prequel to Broken Faces, which is my very first World War I book about 4 friends and how their lives change drastically when one of them has life-changing injuries. You can get a free copy of that. But what I do with in my newsletter is I have the occasional prize or giveaway, and I give behind the scenes news as soon as I'm allowed to, even if it hasn't quite gone public yet. So I also share at the beginning every month any offers. There's 2 this month, which I'll be sharing. There were a couple, probably I think there were 4 last month. So I'll do the link below. One of the prizes I gave away, it was supposed to be giving away, you could name a character in this book. This is the first book, Welcome to Hollyhock Farm. It came out last week, I think, actually. And because I had so many entries, I actually decided to give a prize to a third person. So the 3 people have their names in this book, or there are 3 designated names in this book. So I thought it was just for the one book. But when I was writing the second book, which I'm now going over the first draft at the moment, my editor said, you haven't mentioned those 3 characters. 2 of them were friends, one of them is a relative, and really they should be actually included, shouldn't they? And I said, well, I did want to, but because I'd said they were just for one book, I thought that's what I really probably had to do. And she said, no, carry on. So those prize winners who think they are named in the first book will be named in the first book and the second book, which is out, I think, in November this year. So lots happening. So if you want to be in with chance of those, giveaways and behind the scenes news and that sort of thing, please do sign up to my newsletter. The link is below. I also have a newsletter with Boldwood Books, my publisher, for my Georgina Troy books, and they send out information and the odd newsletter occasionally when I have news going out as far as they're concerned. So again, I'll link that below. So that's what I'm talking about today. What I'm actually doing is working on this draft again and tightening it up and changing it somewhat, but I am getting there. I had a bit of a struggle at the beginning of it, but I now seem to be getting somewhere, so that's good. And yeah, the sun has come out, so I don't mind sitting out here. I love being in my studio, but when it's pouring with rain, I've got to rush back into the house. I mean, who can complain? It's a commute of what? 2 seconds, probably 3 at a push. So I can't really complain. I have no right to complain at all. So yeah, that's what I'm doing. So just a quick one this week. We have a lot happening next week, so I will have a longer chat next week. I am a bit behind because I have to draft up my newsletter for my subscribers, and because I really have quite a tight deadline for this draft for book 2, my Hollyhock Farm book 2. Yes. So can you tell I'm trying to sort of, this morning, literally by 10 o'clock this morning, I'd already been to the vet with one dog. He's getting old. It was his 11th birthday yesterday and he has a monthly injection. I had walked all 3 dogs on the beach, and I had also seen my mum, and I've now gone and got a load of shopping. It's a bank holiday on Monday, so it was chaos, and it's only Thursday. But next week, so we have a bank holiday on Monday, which is spring bank holiday in the UK, so everyone in the UK celebrates that. And on the 9th, it's our Liberation Day, which is a very big deal to us here in Jersey. It'll be 79 years since the island was liberated by the British forces, and we were liberated from the German forces. And there's a scene about that in my Island at War, and also there's a bit about that, of course, in my Neighbours at War, because both are occupation books. Anyway, I hope you have a lovely day. I hope you have a lovely week. And if you have any questions, please let me know below. Please give me the thumbs up if you like this, if you've enjoyed this very short video. And if you haven't come here before, please do subscribe below to get an alert, a ping or something. I don't know if it's an email, to let you know that I have posted another video. I better get on. As I said, I hope you have a lovely day. And yeah, and I hope it's sunny where you are. I'm so tired of the rain, but never mind. Thanks for joining me. I'm Deborah Carr, and I look forward to chatting to you again.